Good morning. Let me share a dream with you that I had actually last night. And it's a warning dream. I already knew that this was coming, but God just confirmed some things for me. But I dreamed that I went to my back door because somebody was knocking on my back door in my dream. I looked out the door and it was a familiar face. It was someone that I knew, a young lady that's actually alive today. And she had some information for me. She told me that there were some terrorists that were trying to get into my house. And I could hear the terrorists behind her. So I said, okay, thank you. So she kind of just walked off. And the terrorists got really loud. So I got a glimpse of one of the terrorists, of the face. It was a female. And she was yelling really loud. And she had all these people behind her. So I'm like, okay. So I twist my doorknob and I noticed that the doorknob was open and she was standing right there. And I'm like, why didn't you just twist the doorknob and come in? So I'm looking at her, and then all of a sudden, the young lady again that gave me the message, she pops up again in my dream, standing at the door, and they had muzzled her mouth with a mask. And I could tell that she was trying to tell me to let her in, but I knew that they were behind her. They were using her as a shield. And then I woke up. So what does this actually mean? This means that just in general, just when you think about the world in general, the Bible tells us that Satan is the prince of this age, of this season. Because people have chosen to turn their backs on God, Satan has been empowered by us building these altars in different territories, geographical territories. So Satan and his principalities are allowed to rule in those areas because we have turned our backs on God. However, those of us who have given our life to Christ, and we say that God has full authority over our life, that we fall under his umbrella, Satan does not have jurisdiction over us. Meaning, even though weapons may form all around us, they shall not prosper because Satan does not have jurisdiction. So you can have the rights and the power to a land, but you still need jurisdiction to operate in that land. See, this land right here, this domain right here, what Satan was trying to get to in the dream, even though the door was open, he couldn't get to it unless I allowed him to get to it. Now he has jurisdiction to tell me what to do, when to do, how to do it. Even though he was standing outside in the whole territory, this was one domain, one little piece of land that he did not have jurisdiction over. You need to understand that, especially when you go into your new season, because it may look like you are being overtaken because Satan is a terrorist. He wants you to believe that you have been dominated, but you have jurisdiction over this. Ain't nothing he can do about it, because Jesus says, I have given you the authority to trample over serpents, which are lies and false accusations, and scorpions, which are dangerous and evil world situations that could even cause you pain or harm, and over all the powers of the enemy. You are are successful. Do not allow Satan to bully you. Do not allow his minions or people who operate for Satan to bully you either. If you have given your life to Christ, you have full authority. You are well today. You are power today. You are operating in the power and authority of Jesus. Be blessed.